all the way to Texas.
Oh, sure.
I'm chasing this thing. And I think that's something that young men are finding themselves battling with right now. And I think there's a lot of young men who are chasing. They don't know what they're chasing, but what they're actually chasing is their need to have that father to affirm them and to affirm them and confirm them in the things of God.
Amen.
Have you guys felt or seen any examples of this in your lifetime?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think this is why, so many young men, even older men, but younger men, are coming to people like us and saying, would you be my spiritual father? I mean, that's something that the Lord seems to be moving on right now, in a very strong way. It seems like young men are getting that revelation. It's turning the hearts of the children to the fathers, and to that they're bold to say these things, whereas those of us that are older think, well, maybe I can't ask for that. I'll just kind of assume it. Another thing that was interesting, I heard a man over the weekend. He made a statement that was, of course, very controversial, and at first it's like, ooh, but it's a strong thing. He said churches shouldn't be led by pastors. They should be led by fathers. And the thing you were looking for, you were looking for a father, and you got shuttled off into programs. And that's a harsh statement. It's controversial, but if we would stop and think about it, that men especially are looking for fathers. They're not looking for programs. They're not looking for Bible studies. They're looking for fathers, somebody that can be there with them to, just be there for them.
Surely.
So, maybe this statement is more accurate than inaccurate. We need to have the fathers there.
That's true.
Amen.
That's true. I think that, I think it was Ernest that quoted the scripture in 1 John, dealing with the fathers and the sons and their love and affection. And I forgot the context you used it in, but I see what you're saying, John, in that same context, is that I think that whether we call him pastor, whether we call him, elder, but truly the maturity of that person who is leading a family, in this case the family of God, is one that's patriotic. He should be a father. It's not about a gift, because I think that's a hireling when you have somebody that just comes in with a gift. You have to have the father, because the father understands the needs of the children, and whether his gift is pastoral or prophetic or a teacher, it doesn't really matter what his gift is. I think the mere fact that he's been entrusted to care for the sheep of God, as Peter says, protect the flock of God, is the mere fact that he's a father.
That's a critical point, and I don't think that that's well understood in the churches. I think the greatest, the overarching goal of most of the leaders in the body of Christ is to grow the particular house that they're in numerically, and to increase their influence so as to prove that God is with them, as opposed to being there essentially to parent and apprentice people. And if that understanding were more common, I think what we'd find is less insecurity, more maturity, more people being released to do their own work. Because we're talking about preparing sons to be spiritual fathers.
Right.
There's got to come a time where what we've read in Hebrews 6, one of the elementary doctrines is the laying on of hands.
Right.
And we only tend to think of it in terms of healing or what have you. But part of it is ordaining, meaning to set someone into a role or recognize the role that they have and free them to do it. But if we have this parental mindset as fathers in a house, then that increases. But if the intent is you know, make this place as attractive as possible. Present as an attractive a message or any part of the presentation as possible. You're not maturing people.
Right.
That's the thing that we need to understand. The house should be led by fathers.
Oh, that's great. Mm-hmm. You know, one of the things I think that I've run into is people who understand the role of a more mature person in their life, but yet have not acknowledged them as a father. You know, I recently had an email sent to me by a young lady who basically shared how, you know, I've been like a father to her, you know, and she moved to another state, and my understanding is she joined this particular church, and, you know, she was actively involved in the church, and I thought she had a good relationship with the pastor there, so I never saw myself as any type of distant father. So when she emailed me, she says, now it feels like, you know, that relationship is no longer there. And as she began to communicate, I began to look at, or the Lord began to recall the scripture out of John, where Jesus basically says, you know, he began to petition the Father about those who the Father had entrusted to him for his care. And he says, Lord, as he began to pray, he says, I know these are those who you've given me.
Yes.
Because they have obeyed my words.
Yes.
You know, that really struck me because it lets me know something as a father. And that is that people who really considers you as a father will listen to what you have to say.
Yes. Very important.
If you give counsel to someone, and if they're not listening to your counsel, do you see them looking to you as a father? Do you consider that person to see you as a father?
They may have that in their mind, and they may be so immature as to think that it's a debating kind of relationship. But those that are maturing and those that understand, they do respond. They do understand that you're a father, I'm a son. I don't know as much about some of these things as you do. I will just defer to you.
And that's key, isn't it?
It really is.
In order for the relationship to grow. Well, gentlemen, we're out of time. I really appreciate you sharing your heart and your love as a father.
Amen.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank
Happy
you.
Father's Day.
And to you, brother.
I'm Dana Thompson. Thank you for watching the Apostolic Forum. Hopefully you tune in to our next broadcast. Have a good day.